Welcome to the Weekly Insights with John Plassard. The figure of the week, 85%. Farmers and agricultural workers across the US have been hit hard over the past few years, facing extreme financial struggles related to China tariffs, historical flooding, and the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. Despite these difficulties, new data shows most farmers don't blame President Trump and instead plan to vote for him again in the upcoming election. According to a survey by the Farm Journal, 85% say they plan to vote for Trump to be re-elected to a second term in November. Just 12% say they will plan on voting for Joe Biden, while roughly 3% were still undecided. Other polls measuring farmers' pulse on the election show similar large leads for Trump, with many larger than they were in 2016. Trump's involved history with farmers and ranchers during his first term has yielded mixed results for the industry. His trade deals with China have opened the door for more export and international trades, but tariffs implemented in response to tariffs made by Trump have notoriously cost farmers billions of dollars in revenue. Generally, while Trump's involvement in the agricultural industry has caused market to fluctuate greatly, his overreaching stance against environmental regulations is what keeps many farmers interested in his second term. Couple that with Biden's intention to reinstall environmental regulation and perhaps create new ones related to his plan to combat climate change, and you have many within the farming and agricultural industry feeling safer sticking with the Trump presidency. The animal of the week, unicorn. The new issue market is alive and well. Already this year, there have been 167 initial public offerings, or roughly one every 2 days. Unicorns, in spite of their name, have nothing of the imaginary animal or even the rare beast. In the United States, they even have a common characteristic. They would help to inflate a new bubble. The term unicorn is used to designate a startup, mainly from the Silicon Valley, valued at more than $1 billion. The number of private companies likely to break in remains considerable. There are nearly 500 privately held companies worldwide with an estimated value of at least $1 billion. Barron's magazine has just listed 10 American unicorns that should come on the market very soon. And the first one is none other than SpaceX, Elon Musk's space company, with an estimated value of $46 billion according to its latest round of financing. In the midst of the pandemic, the company made history with the first space flight by a private company. 2 US astronauts joined the International Space Station aboard a SpaceX rocket last May. Elon Musk's spectacular success with car manufacturer Tesla suggests that SpaceX could become a golden opportunity in the event of an IPO. But the company's business model is not clear-cut. SpaceX builds rockets and then flies them. There are few peers other than traditional aerospace companies and the space tourism company Virgin Galactic. Next week, on Monday, the German IFO could lead the session. On Tuesday, we will look at the monetary aggregate M3 in the Eurozone. On Wednesday, Canada's central bank will meet in Ottawa. On Thursday, the ECB will meet, but we will especially take note of the US growth for the third quarter, potentially plus 32%. Friday, finally, is the growth in the Eurozone for the third quarter and the American inflation, which could make the currencies move. Have a fantastic week. Please read my morning and keep on winning.